I listen carefully, right? I don't want to speak with you. And you're stupid for doing it. And your boss is for having you guys do it. Okay. Lawful order. But listen, lawful order. Let's check it out. They're doing... This is a fucking smog checkpoint. I want to hear what they're telling them, to hear if they're telling them they have to do it or not. I want to hear what this guy's telling them right here.
Hey there, how's it going?
All right, how you doing?
Good. Do you have any questions?
Nah.
So what are we doing?
Hanging out. What are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing a mission survey. It helps us evaluate the smog check program.
Awesome.
Lets the consumers know if they have any outstanding recalls.
Cool.
Let me know if you have any more questions.
Oh, nope, never had them. Oh, that guy's just a smart ass. Trying to be a smart ass. This is the thing, they're not letting people just go through. They're stopping you and detaining you when you haven't done anything wrong just to ask you if you want to do a smog. This is illegal right here. This is not legal at all. Yeah, this is super illegal. Just tell them no and drive on your way. This is crazy. Just say no and drive on your way. You don't got to do this shit. Hey, just say no and drive on your way. You don't got to do this. They bothering people. They ain't even allowed to do this.
They ain't allowed to do this?
Nah. Just tell them no. Stupid. That's our smart ass right there.
Hey man, I watch you all the time, brother.
All right, thank you. See, there we go. Mission completed. Why stop her? You're detaining people when they haven't done anything wrong. They have a cop pulling people in, detaining them when they haven't done anything wrong so that they can ask a question. This is not legal. Not legal at all. Just say no. They ain't even allowed to do this. This is ridiculous. As a highway patrol officer, this is what I don't understand. As a highway patrol officer, how would you feel if you're sitting here, you know you're detaining people, right? And he's kind of pawning it off like, well, just talk to this guy. No, you're detaining somebody. You're making them pull in here, and you're detaining this person now for a checkpoint that is not legal. All the cases, the Supreme Court cases that authorize DUI checkpoints, never authorized driver's license checkpoints, never authorized smog checkpoints, never authorized any type of checkpoint but a DUI checkpoint. And they even said that they're acknowledging that a DUI checkpoint is unconstitutional, but they're allowing it in order to save lives, right? So it's actually stupid.
Here's a description of what we're doing.
I know what you guys are doing.
What are we doing?
I don't want to talk to you. You're too close to me. You should just back up, go to work. Do you understand that?
What are we doing?
Jeremy, I don't want to speak with you. Do you get it?
Obviously very curious about this.
Listen carefully, right? I don't want to speak with you.
Okay.
Do you get that?
That's great.
Okay, cool. What a dumbass. This guy's a... This guy clearly has a little issue with me, you know, being here recording and telling people not to let them do what they're doing. It's like, this is what we're doing. What you're actually doing is illegally detaining people when they don't have a right to stop. They don't have to stop. And they're having a cop do it so it looks official, and then he pawns it off like they're not detaining them, but you guys are. You're detaining people.
How are we detaining them?
Are you stopping them on their travels? That's a detainment, bud. That's a cop. That's a detainment. Just look up the law. This is illegal. This type of checkpoint is not authorized by the U.S. Constitution or the Supreme Court.
Okay.
Only DUI checkpoints.
That's why we do this every day, right?
And you're stupid for doing it, and your boss is for having you guys do it.
Okay.
It's not legal.
There's a health and safety code,
This
44081 Alpha 1.
Why
that
does
has
this guy
the,
get so fucking close
You're
to
so
me?
curious, buddy.
I'm not curious. I know the laws better than you do, clown
Then
boy.
why are you, if you're not curious, why are you filming us?
Because I'm documenting what you guys are doing.
Educate you, but you don't want to be.
I don't need your education.
Okay, well,
I'm
then I
documenting what you're doing.
Okay, but well, I don't know how to explain to you that you're wrong.
I'm wrong.
Okay. Yeah.
So you guys are
We just tried to show you.
you guys are allowed to detain people and stop them on their travels when they have committed no crime.
California driver's license.
When they've committed no
Your
crime.
name on the back of a California driver's license, it says that you will follow any lawful order that is given to you by law enforcement.
That's not true. Lawful order, but lawful order. In order to be detained by an officer, you have to have reasonable suspicion. Yes, he is. When he goes out and tells them to stop and pull in here, he's detaining them. When they stop and speak to you, that's a detainment.
I guess we can agree to disagree.
No, it's not about agree to disagree. I know way more about this than probably even him. Okay, I say so.
Okay, and that makes you smarter than everyone.
It's not about being smarter. It's about documenting what you guys are doing. This guy's a...
But you don't
These
wanna-
guys,
you
I don't
wanna
understand
see it.
these guys.
That's fine. So you don't want to see something that might prove you wrong on your own channel? Cool.
You think I don't know the codes?
We just tried to show them to you. And
You think I don't know them? But what you don't understand is there's Supreme
what you're
Court.
talking about. I understand
Oh,
that
okay.
perfectly.
All right. Hey, why don't you just do your job and shut
I
up?
am doing my job. What are you doing?
Watching you, documenting.
No, you're arguing with me.
You're talking to me. I didn't speak with you at all until you spoke to me, buddy. The camera will show it. So don't communicate. I don't communicate back. I don't want to talk to you. Just like I told that clown over there that I didn't want to talk to him. I'm telling them not to let you guys do it and keep going.
Okay.
Because they have a right to.
Yeah, and look, they're still doing it.
Right.
How's that working for you?
Hey, ignorant. They're scared. They see a cop. They just say, yeah, okay, I'll
The
comply.
cop's not talking to him.
Yeah, he is. He's stopping them. I heard him talk to people. I have him on camera telling him to come talk to you.
Check your camera.
Yeah, I have him on camera telling him to talk to you, don't I? That's talking to people. Hey, idiots. These guys are idiots.
You want to interact with me, you're doing it a lot.
Just close your mouth. Just take my own advice. Who do you work for, bud?
So there's that interaction. You said you're not doing
Well, now I'm curious. Who do you work for? You work for the public, right? And you're telling me to shut my mouth and take my own
I
advice?
don't work for the public.
BAR is not paid for by the public?
No.
It's not?
Not
So that's privately owned, huh?
Law enforcement.
It's not about law enforcement. That's not privately owned. That's a publicly owned company. It's a public entity you work for. Therefore, you work for the public. Am I wrong about that
That's how you
too?
want to define it.
I'm not. That's how it's defined.
Is it though?
Yeah, legally. Yeah, you get paid by
So
tax
now we're
dollars.
going back to legally.
Yeah, you get paid by tax dollars. That's how it's defined.
Okay.
So this dude just hit his button. I heard the record go on. So now he's recording people while he's at work, recording the public as well while he's at work. I would have just stood there quietly and you guys didn't want to come talk to me. You guys come talk to me. I don't want to talk to you. I walked up quietly until he came over 3 times.
Right now, dude.
Right, because I'm trying to figure out if you work for the public and why you're telling me to shut my mouth and being rude and disrespectful to the public.
Where did I say to shut your mouth? You
Well,
should go back in your recording.
Didn't I tell you to shut your mouth? Just say you don't want to
So now
talk to
you're
me,
telling-
shut your
so
mouth.
now you're
And what'd you
saying
say? Take your own advice, shut your mouth. That's what you said, right?
I didn't say shut your mouth.
Okay. Take your own advice. The same thing, buddy.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is this a weird
The good part is that if you guys act up and do dumb stuff and record people while you're at work and stuff like that, you don't get to file a complaint on me because I don't work for the public, but I get to file a complaint on you because you do. And then we hold you accountable in that way. You understand? That's why that guy, wherever he went, the highway patrol, is not saying nothing. Because he knows better. He knows he works for the public. He knows to just shut up, let me do what I do, leave me alone. He knows to not come stand 3 inches from me. Like, he knows these things.
What we try to do to you is explain to you what we're doing out here.
And I clearly said I don't want to talk to you. I said I don't want to talk to you.
Exactly. So why are you interrupting?
Because you started talking to me.
No.
Yes, you did.
I was done, and you're over here
No.
again.
It's not about being done. You told me I should shut my mouth.
I did not say
and
that.
so now I wanted to know who you work for. I wanted to get your name so I can file a complaint. So yeah, I'm over here talking to you now because I wanted to know who just told me I should shut my mouth.
I never said that.
Now I want to know who is recording me, which I already had Jeremy's name. But I wasn't talking to you guys at all until Jeremy came and got 3 inches from my face like this on camera. And I had to tell him several times, I don't want to speak to you. And I was nice about it. Hey, I don't want to speak to you. I don't want to speak to you. Until you guys kept doing it. And now I'll probably be a because you made me mad. So now I'm just going to be an asshole to you because you guys are right? If you would have left me alone, I would have just stood here quietly, probably told the people, hey, you don't have to do this. Don't stop. Keep driving like I did to other people. Some would stop, some wouldn't. That's all that would have happened. But you guys created a conflict.
No.
No, okay. All right, cool. That's your opinion. So we got Jeremy recording. Let's get his camera here, get a video of him recording. Yep, there we go. We got it. Awesome. Got the screen. So now when they say, well, he wasn't recording, he was just holding his phone, I actually recorded the screen, so I got that. Easy money. All right, let's get some more of these people to be left alone here. So bar.ca.gov to him is a private company and they don't work for the public. Dumbasses. So that's exactly why I wanted to check this out. I wanted to see what was going on. I knew it would either be a DUI checkpoint, right, or a smog checkpoint. I was assuming it was a DUI checkpoint, but they usually don't do them right here.
That's what happens when you assume.
Yeah. Clear as broad day. What's your name and badge number, officer? So this dude's gonna ignore me. Let me get his name and badge real quick. Let him pull in a car.
That's good? Actually, let him go. Okay. Go, just go, guys.
Hey, what's your name and badge number, bud?
Officer call there, 23390.
Thank you. See, this dude, he knows what's going on. He's mouth closed. He don't want no interaction. But you got these dudes who are just ignorant. They said let him go, and he freaking pulled them forward. All right, he's gonna stop these people. See, they're saying this isn't a detainment. This is absolutely a detainment. You can refuse it. Just say no and refuse it. You have the right to say no, ma'am. So what they're not telling them, at least I didn't hear it, is, hey, you have the right to refuse this. You don't have to do this. It's a request. They're not telling them that. I didn't hear them say it. Tell them no, you have the right to refuse. You have every right to refuse this, ma'am. See, people are scared. They're like, yeah, you could smug my car. Well, they're just nervous. That's the problem. That's the exact problem, right? They're just nervous. I hope they told you you could say no if you want to. You could say no if you want to. You don't have to do this. Just so you know. All right, I don't know if they told you that, but just they didn't tell you? I didn't think so. Yeah. All right, take care. See, this lady just said, nah, they didn't tell me I could say no. Hey, let me ask you a question. Why aren't you telling people they could refuse it? See, now I have questions and you can answer them. Shouldn't you be telling people, hey, this is completely voluntary, you don't have to do it?
It is a voluntary survey.
Right.
If they ask if they have to, I tell them absolutely
Well,
not.
why not just be up front and say, hey, you don't have to do this, we're just asking.
Because that is how our instruction manual is of how they
Right, because people get scared into doing it. And I asked this lady, she said, I'm not worried, but no, they didn't tell me I couldn't do it. I felt like I had to. Exactly what she said. Exactly. You guys see highway patrol, people get scared. They get nervous. They think they have to. That's my point. Hey, just so you know, you can say no.
Hey there, how's it going today?
You have every right to say no. See, that's the problem. They're freaking not telling anybody that you can say no. That's what that lady said.
Wait, behind you. So what we're doing today is
Let's just watch back here. Oh, my thing's been on Zoom the whole time. Oh, he just told them you don't have to do it. Finally, he told somebody. That's good. You don't have to, and I'm keeping you off. See, this is the problem. They say this isn't a detainment. Let's start timing how long somebody's been here. And they say, oh, it's not a detainment. There's a health and safety code that says XYZ. Health and safety doesn't allow you to detain people unless they're violating the health and safety code. This is what I'm talking about. They're you know, you have an officer right here. This is a peace officer. He took an oath to honor and uphold the Constitution. He knows damn well they're detaining people and stopping them and not telling them it's their right to say no, and he's still doing it, which tells me if they told him to violate your rights in any way, shape, or form, he would just do it because he's just going to do what he's told. And he don't care if he violates your rights because he has qualified immunity in California and he doesn't get held responsible personally unless he goes too far, right? Oh, those people they ended up just passing through. So they must have said no and just went on their way. These guys are idiots with their the demeanor that they were giving to me, right? I didn't care for it. That's why I called them. Sir, you could say no if you don't want to do it. You could tell them no, just so you know. Just tell them no. No, there you go, no. I like my rights, I'm out of here. That's right, baby, constitutional rights. Good job. See? Yeah, somebody who's not scared and is like, hell no, I ain't doing that. Leave me alone. See, that's the thing. They're just gathering information on people. It's just another way to gather information. It's the same thing as a detainment, right? You're stopping somebody to talk to them. It's like the cops stopping you just to say, hey, I just want to check your ID. That's illegal as well.
Hey there, how's it going today?
Sir, you could just say no if you want to. This guy laughs. They're mad, but tell them. Tell them it's their right. Hey, you could say no and drive away, man. No problem. Tell them. Let them know. Of course they're not telling them. Just say no next time, buddy. Oh, he did tell him no. Good. He went through. Good job. So that's 5 cars now. Let's keep going. Hey, buddy, you could tell him no if you want to. Just say no. Say no. Say no. No. Say it. They're afraid. They're afraid. That's what I'm talking about. These dudes are nervous. They don't want to say no. That's what I'm trying to explain to them. They're so nervous just to say no. Hey, if you, I'll keep this off you. If you want, you could just tell them no and drive on, man. You don't have to.
He has emergency to poop.
Yeah, you don't have to do this. You could tell that guy no.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. Take care, man. This is crazy. They were so scared. I seen their faces. Look, you just let them go. We don't want to do it. They let them go. Dude, like, if you could see the faces, I don't want to zoom in on these people because they're just people, normal people going about their day. I only really care about public workers, right? That's who I record. But if you could see the faces on these people when they have to make that decision, that guy had to ask his partner that was with him and all kind of stuff. He was so nervous just to say no because there's a cop here and they just got detained and they don't want to get in trouble. They don't want any problems, so they're afraid to say no. That's the problem. All right, let's get him down here.
Hey there, how's it going today?
You could tell him no if you don't want to do it. Just say no and drive on your way, man. That's what I would do. See, he's telling him some story. That's the thing. That's always when somebody's scared, they're going to try to say, well, I don't know because this and that, and how does it affect me, and so on and so forth. They don't want to do it. It's clear he doesn't want to do it, but he's afraid to say no. And I don't want to just point the freaking camera at him like that, you know, so. Just tell him no, partner. Just tell him no. Next time you see us, you know, we're helping you out. You know, we're helping you. No, you ain't doing shit. This is a waste of our fucking tax dollars, man. They ain't helping them do nothing. Next time you see us, look, he told them no. There, good job. Oh, we got an army officer. Stand up for the Constitution, brother. Just say no. Air Force. Just tell them no. You know what I ought to do? I ought to go grab my sign ahead and stop people myself and just tell them, hey, you could tell them no. Just go tell them no. I bet you every car would just drive through. No, no, no. There we go. He said no. Good job, buddy. Thank you for your service. Hell yeah. That's 10. They do not protect us at all. Ma'am, just understand you can say no if you don't want to. Just tell them no. I'm yelling every car. Not yelling, I'm just talking to them. Every car. Hey, just say no. Say no and you can go. Say no and you can go. There we go. We started chant up out here. Say no and you can go. Just say no and you can go. There you go. Good job. That's right, lady. Ma'am, you could say no if you don't want to do it. Just say no and you can go. Just say no and you can go. She's like, who's this guy? Don't do it. Listen to me, lady. Good job. Good job. There we go, man. I'm 2 for 2 at this point. Look, she going too. Now we're getting more of an uptake of people that are willing to tell these people no. Oh, we got another Air Force guy. Protect the Constitution, say no, baby. Just say no and you can go. Protect the Constitution, just say no. There we go, 3 for 3. Good job, brother. Thanks.
Oh, you BAT?
Damn, put a mask on and people still recognize me. Just say no and you can go. Just tell them no. You don't have to stop. I'm just telling you, you don't have to stop. You can tell them no and they'll let you drive away. There we go. Woo! That's the first one I got in a while. I had to be happy about that one.
They need to go get kids at school.
Huh?
She said she needed to pick up the kids at school.
That's what I would have said too. Oh, they're starting to break it down. That's good because I was getting hungry. It's lunchtime for me. Jeremy, you got a card for your headquarters, your boss?
I don't think I do. I'll check for you.
What's the address? You know it?
It's 10949 North Baker Boulevard,
What is it? North Baker?
North Baker, Rancho Cordova.
Rancho Cordova. Okay, cool. I'm going to go ahead and pay a visit.